I'm curious too, like stepping aside from specifically the mission of the organization, what's incredible, and you would rarely see this both candidly in the for profit world and the nonprofit world, are how many businesses or nonprofits are around after 5 years of founding, 10 years of founding. And here you are going on 35 years plus.
Mhm.
So I'm curious, what have been some of the things that, as you reflect, and also, I mean, you're in a really unique position because you've seen so many different nonprofit organizations across the years. I'm sure some not do well and others thrive. What have been some of your learnings? Like if you reflect back, why are you all still here as an organization and growing 35 years later?
Yeah.
You're in such rare air to be able to do that.
Well, I tell you, we do insure a lot of organizations that have been around for 75 years.
Hmm.
That's, I look to them and say, yeah,
Sure.
I'm motivated by you because you've done it for so long. But I would say Uh, the thing that really I think has sustained us is going back again to we have a very different motivation. There's been a lot of attempts by others to create like either insurance programs for nonprofits or other companies that weren't exactly nonprofits that were kind of hybrid. And we have a singular mission. And that is what is, I think, allowed us to overcome so many obstacles because we are filling an important niche because the for-profit model comes and goes. They want to write nonprofits, then they don't want to. And I think we've demonstrated over time to nonprofits and to brokers that we really are here for the long run. And that, yeah, a nonprofit might be able to go at certain years and get something that's maybe a little bit cheaper or a little, something, a bell and whistle from some other carrier, but that carrier is going to non-renew them in a couple years if they have a claim. And so, there's a cost to that. And so that's part of it is that we have a really true mission that is recognized out there that we are different. We're not just a commodity because you can't really continue for a long term if you're not doing something that is unique and unusual and serves a particular need. But something else I want to point out is one thing when I first started these organizations, I had not my first job really in the insurance industry was as president and CEO of these organizations. I had never really worked in another organization, organization, and I really hadn't led. I had a natural food store in my past, but I hadn't really led an organization, and so I didn't have a real appreciation of how people who join as employees, as I hired people, how they would adopt my vision and really apply their own passion to the organization. I could see the skeleton of the organizational vision, but I didn't fully appreciate how impactful other people spending many years of their lives helping to build this organization with me would have. I mean, we have employees that have been here for 25 and 30 years. Now, a lot of new employees have come in, which have really enriched us. And, we've had many retire and leave for other reasons. But those people who have been with us for decades have put their blood, sweat, and tears. And I could not have made it without them. And I, I try to tell them all the time how much I appreciate everything that they're doing, but it takes more than just working for a salary when you're working for a nonprofit, especially one as unusual as we are. And then we also have the complication that insurance people that work in the insurance industry tend to make a lot of money. And so we're a nonprofit. So we're having to draw from, that very lucrative industry. And yet people come to us and really throw their heart into the work that we do.